Welcome back to another preseason diaries. Going to try something different here. I'm just going to use all footage as opposed to just me and then interchanging with some images or videos of training. So this is training day 8 now. It's getting a little bit more intense. As you'll see here, they're all setting up for the yo-yo test. I initially thought it was a beep test, but it's actually a yo-yo test. That's Charlie West there. You'll see Braden Maynard and Tom Mitchell don't take part in drills. They're doing their own sort of thing this whole time while everyone's sort of running, doing the yo-yo test and stuff like that. So now you see it's about to start. You'll see Cochrane there. With Cochrane as well, I heard that he might have some sort of broken hand or fractured hand. So that's why he hasn't been training using the ball or anything like that. But he can still do gym stuff, like bottom half gym stuff, and he can still do running, as you can see here. So with the yo-yo test, I don't really know how it was working. It was beeping at all different times, but it's pretty much just last man standing. It was good to see the boys, everyone pretty much just running and giving it their everything. You'll start to see everyone slowly drop off now. As it gets more intense, you'll see here there's already a few dropping off. So the first ones to drop off that I could see was Myercheck, West, Charlie West, and Darcy. So Darcy Moore. Frampton was there as well. He dropped off pretty early. And then you can see just these last guys standing here. Nick Daicos was pretty much the second last guy. He gave up here, and Isaac Quaino was the quickest or the one that lasted the longest. He got about, I think it was like a 23 on this yo-yo test. Again, not sure how it works. It started at 15, but he got a 23, and then, everyone got around him. So today was another one of those fundamental days. You'll see a lot of the boys here just doing, just sort of basic stuff. But as we know in football, getting the basics right is what wins you premierships. I was good to see sort of Tim Membry go about it. Lots of evasive stuff and lots of tackling stuff is what I noticed the most today. You'll see a little bit later on in the video where it's more full ground drills and transitioning. But yeah, I like to see, in these last few videos, you know how much I love to see all of the tackling, and you can see it's a little bit here as well. Harvey Harrison here is 13 weeks out from his ACL surgery, and he's looking really, really good. I was talking to a little bit to the physio, and yeah, he's looking good and he's progressing really well. You can see him here doing pretty much, a lot of the running and stuff. I didn't get it, but at one point he was going at about 85% full running capacity, which I love. So maybe we'll see him a little bit sooner than we expected. But again, they're going to be really cautious. They're not going to rush it. So you see here, this is what they call the initiative square. So it almost just looks like absolute chaos. There's, players at every point of the center square, but it's just everyone's calling for the ball. You're sort of finding the best option. You're kicking it. You're getting the sort of the 1-2. But it looks like absolute chaos. And we love a bit of chaos at Collingwood, especially when we're playing. That's what we're sort of known for. But you can see it here. There's no sort of structure, no sort of anything. It's just whatever goes. As long as you're moving the ball, you're getting it going forward. You're looking for the handoff, the 1-2. Everyone's sort of running for you. And yeah, that's pretty much what this drill was. And you actually kind of love to see it. That's Charlie West there, marking the ball. Really, he's really good hands. He's really big for his size. Reminds me of Brody Mychek when he was starting out. So that's a good inkling. Little bit of Schultz here. I did promise someone that I would look at Schultz. I think I just didn't see him because of his, obviously wearing Geordie's number, but he didn't really stand out when I was looking for him. He did a couple of nice things, but wasn't his biggest day. One thing I did notice though is Josh training with the halfbacks, and you can see here the halfbacks. You got Jacob Ryan, TJ Moore, Reef McGuinness, and Josh Daicos. So it looks like they're going to move Josh Daicos. I don't know if it's permanently or swapping him around with Houston in that back line and Perryman possibly going in there, but Perryman was training more with the midfielders. You're looking at Josh as that sort of quarterback as well as Houston. And he did that a little bit last season. We saw Steele do that as well, but Steele hasn't trained with the defenders since coming back. So this drill here is just transitioning from the defense to the forward line, and then back if there's a turnover, it goes all the way back. And they were just rotating this for the last 30 to 45 minutes of this, and that's the other group over there. You can see there it's called Pez's press. So it's all about transitioning and all about pressing, and the stuff that we know that Collingwood have been able to do. It's just that close quarters, look at those quick sort of handballs. It's just getting it up, trying to take them down, and just moving the ball forward. It's all about moving the ball forward. And that was pretty much it for today. I liked seeing the whole ground drills. One person that I didn't mention yet is Ned Long. I absolutely like. I just can't believe how big he is. Like in real life, there's Hayes just marking the ball there on that turnover. But yeah, Ned Long looks absolutely incredible. He's a big boy, and I think he's going to bat deep in that midfield if we ever do need him. But then they ended the training session with just a little bit of conditioning. But all in all, good training session. Everyone come through unscathed. One to keep an eye on is Cochrane, Mitchell, and Maynard with a little bit of niggles.